Second dungeon of the game, we have the ancient temple. This place, well, it's technically a temple, but more or less it's like a mine shaft rather than anything else. Ooh, we actually get to use, oh, that's right. So, we get to use our bow for this. Bow actually has a unique property. It can be lit on fire. Like you see there. Yeah, it's also, again, the game does not tell you this, but you need to do this now. Ah! Opens up our path forward. There's also sort of like the Minish Cap in the Oracle games term of Minecarts, as they're always automatic. Oh, I can't go down that way. Ah, we'll have to come back to it later. This is our way back. Let's go. So yeah, we have, it's sort of a minecart. It's a puzzle. It's more of a puzzle dungeon than a combat dungeon. Which again, I'm always for. Because again, it's like how Oracle of Ages and Seasons were, you know, one was action-based and one was puzzle-based. Open that up. That opens up the door. Now we get an introduction to the next puzzle. This puzzle is kind of basic. But it does have a unique set piece later on down the dungeon, so bear that in mind. Lily's going down the minecart. There we go. So we see these puzzles here. You see the moon, sun, flower, and heart. What you need to do is basically follow the path as they show here. Know that for now, because later on it's going to become a little more tedious. Hit the switch here, and we can switch the blocks around to make the switches go around. But after you complete the puzzle there, the blocks are easy to cross over. If you mess up the puzzle there, you will fall to the ground. Like it's not even there. We need to find a key. Oh, here we go. Another one of these. Also, we have new sandworms, new enemy type. They'll hide in the ground in the darkness here, and you gotta watch out for it. So we have a new puzzle. We have the flower, moon, heart, and sun. So we need to find... Ow. Hey. No, don't you hide. Oh, fine. You know, I'm going to get bombs out ready because I'm going to throw a bomb at it when it comes back out. Like so. Oh. There we go. Take that thing out of there. So we need to follow the right path. Think we've messed up? So we have to go back up here. So we need to go heart. So if we go down here, you see like, oh, I can't continue. If you fall backwards, you fall out to your death. So you need to find, so it's flower, moon, heart, and sun. So we need to find flower, moon, heart. So there's and sun. Then you find flower, moon, and heart. Well, see, I did that. Oh, see, there we go. I found the puzzle. Oh, no, no. You keep falling, Lily. There we go. And we got, oh, rocks! Rocks have fallen from the sky. Lily, get out of there. Oh, oh, ow, ow, ow. And we got our first key. Oh, no, I can't get across. Okay, there we go. Now we go open this way up. We have a question in chat that's saying, I've heard about good things about this game, but I've never played it. Is it fun? This game can be fun. This game is catering to the Zelda fans. So if you like Legend of Zelda, you will like this game, personally, because it basically invokes a lot of Zelda-inspired tropes. We go up here. And now we have another piece of the puzzle here. More rock monsters. Getting sick of seeing these things. Eat a bomb. Lily's getting angry by the day. Oh, there we go. So, and this again, as I said before, this dungeon incorporates a lot of Oracle of Ages and Seasons dungeon design. So it's unique in that regard. We also have another falling tile puzzle here. There's some more bats. Curse these bats. Get these bats out of here. Yeah. Lily, you can't solve every option with a bomb. Oh, I can. Just watch me. Ow. Rocks keep falling from the top. Now, this is an ancient dungeon, after all. It could basically harm you at any given moment. But I need to find a switch here to switch the little tracks around. So we got this right here. And that switches those tracks around, so we can actually use this now. Hey, you. Also, like in Mora's shell, there are particular portions in the dungeon that will have a breakable wall for bombs. So bear that in mind, because there will be a few here, I think. You stop that, you. Curse these bats. Bats are evil. Evil for all the wrong reasons. It's always bats, you know. It's always, everyone hates bats, probably because of Pokemon, as well as, you know, other games that basically have, you know, a bat-type enemy, and it always appears in caves, and it's like, I just don't want to deal with these bats. Curse these bats. Bats are annoying. Get out of here, sandworm. Get out of here, you. And here's you, rock monster. Lilly will not take your stuff anymore. Ah, I see. There is a locked door we need to find a key for. Can't go this way, so we must head up the opposite way. Lilly took the wrong door, so she must go back around and take the right door. It wasn't too much of a waste of time, though, because we got some money out of it, and we're gonna need it. Oh, the switch! Ow! Curse these rock monsters! They have the anchors. Oh, I'm gonna die. I have a rejuvenation potion. Actually, I'm gonna take that health potion now while I'm thinking about it. Pick this up. It's a full heal, no matter how many hearts you have, which is nice. Bombs back up. And also, I've got potions to spare if I need to use them. Not sure if they'll come in handy or not, but we'll see how that goes from there. Oh, there's another bandit. How did these bandits get in here in the first place? Well, because, you know, Lilly did open up the door, obviously. But, you know, I digress. You! Get out of here, sandworm. And you! Hate you. Curse those rock monsters. Jump in here, let's go. And more saw blades. This is more... The ancients built this before the world itself, and they now have ancient saw blades? What kind of dungeon is this? Hey, you. No. Ow. Let's see here. Well, the only way we can go to... Actually, no, the bow can actually hit switches, as we've heard before, so we might as well give that a shot. Like so. Let's go ride the minecart. Minecart away. That's a bombable rock. That looks bombable. And indeed, I am correct. Money. It's always money. Why can't it be something more useful? Ah, yes, here we go. Here's our next puzzle. Also, there's a hidden wall here, as you can tell by the crack in the wall. Energy crystal! Nice. That actually brings us to another energy. Our energy went up by a little bit more. Nice. Like we're just getting all the heart pieces today. All the energy crystals too. So now we have a puzzle here. We have, oh, ow, stupid rocks. I don't remember having these rocks hit me last time I was here. So we have sun, flower, but we also have moon and heart. In that order. Now they try to fake you out by having this ripped down, but if you know the puzzle, that say you have this one here is sun, flower, and heart, you can justify that this is the moon one. So we need sun, flower, moon, and heart. So we have sun, flower, moon, heart. Then you have to go with this sun, or flower, moon, heart. Sun, flower, moon, heart. Done. Name that in that order, and that is your puzzle completed. Good, everyone. Haha! Ow! Please, jars everywhere. Well, this gives us the switch back around. Nice. Open this up. Now we can get ourselves across. Let's get this key. Ow! Stupid bats! I don't like bats anymore. That's not gonna help us for the next dungeon either. Once we get there. Another key for us. Huzzah! There we go. Now we can hit ourselves back. Oh! I'll just watch out that any of the gray blocks are still prone to falling down. So, yeah, not the best solution. That's not going to happen when we get to the second half of the dungeon. Goodness. Go up here. And booyah! Let's go and see what this key gives us. This key is a locked door on the opposite side. Let's keep going. So this is the second game. This is the first game. The first game, it is fun. The first game is actually pretty fun. I'll give it that. But the first game had horrible puzzle design. Like, I said in the first episode was that it had basically only one puzzle, and it was Simon Says. And if you failed the Simon Says puzzle, it would reset itself with a new pattern. And it really killed me. It really killed the mode for me. Let's go up here. Kill that bat thing over here. Oh, give me that heart. No. The first game was just, it was fun. I do have played the first game, and it is a fun little adventure. But I'll say it now. It had horrible puzzle design. Like, I mean, it had Simon Says, and Simon, as I said before, Simon Says is a puzzle that if you failed the sequence, it resets itself. And that was like the only puzzle in, like, there's have so many games to play. I agree. There's too many games to play. Too many games to play. But like, I played up the for those of that might be a kind of a spoiler territory in this instance, but the first game does have a compelling story. I'll give it that. But my problem is that the last dungeon of the game has a Simon Says puzzle in it, and it is forever long, like really long to complete. And if you fail it, it resets itself, which means that you really have no guide. You can't really use a guide. Oh, I didn't want to go back in the cart. No. Lilly, you're not supposed to jump back in the minecart. You need to sit up there. I need you to hit that switch up there to get us through. But I would have loved to play the first game. I've just never beaten it. I've never beaten the first game because I got stuck at the final dungeon, which was literally a Simon Says puzzle that stopped me. And that really killed the mood for me. Like, I didn't really want to complete the game. So when I went into this game thinking that, oh, okay, like, I'm suspecting, you know, the Simon Says puzzle. And just like tonight, they did try to give me one, but they also gave me the option to do a block pushing puzzle. So the developers of this game knew that the Simon Says puzzle wasn't technically the best option. So they gave players an option to change the puzzle up when they see them. Which again is a nice change. I mean, given the concept, whatever, is that Simon Says is not good for a Zelda puzzle. I'll say it that much. It is not good for a dungeon puzzle. Especially for the final boss. Ah! No! I'm getting hit by the saw blade while we're spawning. Kind of sad that was the case. Give me that treasure chest. Give me some hearts. Money, that's good, but I need hearts. Money, that's also... Ow. Lilly, stop. Don't go into the saw blade. Please don't. Well, we have that key, though, so now we need to get ourselves out of here. But I do give this game a hearty recommendation, though. Given the concept of the game itself, I do give this game a recommendation, though. Those who want to try it. We hit this switch here, and now we get ourselves back. Now that chest right there, we can't get that yet. We'll have to get that as soon as we get the dungeon item for this game, for this area, which is a really nice item. I'll give it that. I mean, so let's go. Ah, yes, another one of these. Get you out of there. There we go. So this one now, the puzzle now becomes a little more difficult. They smudge out all the rest of the items, but you can tell which ones are moons or something. So we got moon here, sun, and this one's flower, and this one's heart. Because the one, it's the only item you can see that's not covered up. So we have is moon first, then sun, then it's flower, and then heart. So you have sun. Oh, no, it's okay. Moon. Oh, ow! Ah. Okay, you have moon, sun, flower. We gotta find a way to get around because there's a heart. We have moon, sun, flower, heart. We need moon first. We need to find a way to round. We got here sun. We got moon, sun, flower, heart. Moon, sun, flower, heart. Moon, sun. I messed up. Almost had it. Oh, no. Oh. Gotta go up this way. We gotta find another path. That path did not help us in that regard, so heart this way. Moon, sun, flower, heart. We got here. Sun, or moon, sun, flower, heart. There we go. That way. There we go. Got it. Oh. There we go. Got him. We got through the puzzle. Woo! Nice. Perfect. Up this side we go. It's gonna be interesting when I actually split these up. It's a long-winded dungeon, I'll give it that much. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is it. Yeah, here we go. We can split it from right here. Alright, it's time for our mid-boss. Our mid-boss now. Again, like in Zelda tradition. We have a mid-boss. What is it this time?
Oh, is it lunchtime already?
Vulture! Vulture! Ah! Vulture is a flying bird, as you can tell. But it will try to swarm at you, and I think this is actually slightly easier because the vulture will now drop rocks, which will basically cause floors to open, holes to open up in the floor. Then it'll send out its little, I guess, babies out to get us. Let's see, though, the floors repair themselves over time. So you're not going to be out of a floor for too long. Then it's going to shoot these wings at you. So just dodge out of the way. Oh! Come on now. Yeah, you keep hitting him. So you can use rocks or any other, or basically I think the bow does more damage, I want to say, because you just have to use the bow on it. There we go. Yeah, the bow you can damage them with the bow. Good. Oh no! Get out of here, you. And you got more buds. Fire the bow! Fire the bow! Fire the bow! Oh, I'm out of energy. No! Ow! You're going down, Vulture. Ugh. You'll rule the day when you mess with Lilly. She's gonna make you featherless and give me a wing to fly. There we go. Oh, take out the bird. Take out the other vultures. We're gonna kill this thing. Oh, we're gonna put the wings on this side. There we go. Booyah! Bird is dead. Oh, good. They didn't land on Lilly. We got the yo-yo. With this yo-yo, Lilly could cross dangerous pits with ease. Woo! We got it. We got it. We got the yo-yo. Yes. All right. Let's head out and get the rest of this dungeon out. Let's go.